Did you know Gen Z is on the way to comprising 30% of the workforce by 2030? That's right, the people who were too young to understand the impact Linkin Park had on us are now our co workers and probably even our managers. Yes, Gen Z has joined the workforce, and very soon Gen Alpha will follow suit as well. Well, this is the future of work. But before we enter the future of work, let me give you a quick reality check. I'm sure you must have heard many Gen Z say very often, I'm emotionally unavailable for a 9 to 5, or I can't work under constant stress and live life from one deadline to another. Well, they were not joking. Now, let me tell you why. Gen Z and Gen Alpha have been raised in a whole new world. They have grown up through global pandemic, a climate in crisis, and a world of tech that changes faster than you can blink. Gen Z didn't just witness the digital revolution, they were born into it. In fact, most of them had more screen time before the age of 10 than millennials did before college. Now, no wonder they are called the digital natives. Unlike boomers who value job security, or Gen X who worked only for the paycheck, this generation values freedom, flexibility, and work life balance like it's human right and not a luxury. So, if you are trying to engage them with outdated strategies, it is not going to work. But don't worry. Today, we are diving into how to truly engage Gen Z and Gen Alpha at work. From what motivates them to what makes them stick around. So, how do we engage them? Let's delve into it. Tip number 1. Ditch the 1990s style management. Gen Z and Gen Alpha neither follow nor respond to traditional management styles or rigid hierarchies. So, it's best to ditch those practices. You have to train your managers to be coaches and not controllers through workshops on collaborative leadership and active listening. Support this with practical tools like pulse surveys and peer reviews to set up regular feedback loops, promote inclusive discussions, and build a culture where open dialogue and shared ownership are the norm. Tip number 2. Build a culture of voice and influence. Gen Z and Gen Alpha don't just want to do the work, they want to shape how it's done. And to make that happen, you have got to involve them in decision making early on. So you can set up idea forums, reverse mentoring programs, or cross-functional innovation squads, where their input drives change. Give them a real seat at the table and not just a suggestion box. Tip number 3. Prioritize wellness and flexibility. Burnout isn't celebrated by Gen Z and Alpha, like I mentioned earlier. They resist being always on without clear boundaries, unlike the previous generations. So to keep them engaged, wellness must be a real policy and not just a poster. Provide counseling access, normalize talking wellness days, train managers to spot early burnout, and introduce initiatives like no meeting days or flexible start times, and see your Gen Z engaging. Tip number 4. Make learning continuous and fun. This generation has grown up on YouTube, TikTok, and gamified learning apps. So traditional training like long lectures and 3-hour PowerPoint just doesn't work for them anymore. To engage them, break content into bite-sized interactive pieces such as micro courses, gamified quizzes, short videos, and even meme-based explainers. Deliver training through platforms they already use, allowing them to learn flexibly and at their own pace. Now, tip number 5. Tech isn't optional, it's a must for them. If you are still relying on outdated tools and clunky systems, you're already losing Gen Z and Gen Alpha. These digital natives expect seamless, fast, and mobile-friendly tech that fits right into their lifestyle. So, invest in collaborative platforms, AI-powered solutions, and smartphone-optimized apps. Because if they can't do it on their phone, they probably won't do it at all. You can't keep Gen Z and Gen Alpha hooked with trendy perks only. You have to consciously build a workplace that feels human, flexible, and forward-thinking. Because the future isn't coming, it's already here. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and share with those all ready and excited to welcome the Gen Z and Gen Alpha to their workplace. They might just thank you later.